everybody, today I'm going to be talking about Lambert's Cafe. Now if you're new here, you can see now something to ring the bell. So this is a video that actually was supposed to come out way back in 2021, but I decided to do a new version of it because honestly that old video, I filmed every clip that I wanted to in that video, but I just never uploaded it because I didn't think it was good enough. But today I wanted to talk about Lambert's Cafe because I'm pretty familiar with this restaurant for me living only 5 minutes away from that restaurant. So yeah, let's get started. So this was a video that was, like I said, was supposed to come out a long time ago, but I don't really like going to Lambert's unless there's a reason for me to go. Because Lambert's, if you guys don't know, it has 3 restaurant locations, and it is kind of known for its a southern type style food. And I only have one 5 minutes away from my old house. Well, I'm not in the house right now, but where I would be normally, it's only 5 minutes away. We actually ate there not very long ago, only a couple of hours ago, with my family because some exchange student parents were over. We went to Lambert's Cafe, and I noticed that the environment, it's a little chaotic. I know that's kind of to be expected for these big quantity style restaurants, but I think my tolerance for just crowds and stuff has really has gone downhill in the past few years. I just can't concentrate when there's a lot of voices saying stuff at the same time. And that's one thing I thought was a little about this restaurant, is that the way it's set up is that there's a couple different rooms that you can dine at. The way the booths are put together, it doesn't really breathe that well. So when it's really crowded, there's so many voices going around, it's very loud. I mean, it's probably not as loud as Rainforest Cafe, because Rainforest Cafe, if I did that now, holy crap, I would hate it in the environment department. But Lambert's Cafe, yeah, the environment was, I don't know, it's just, I wasn't a fan of it, and that actually might be an understatement. I actually hated it. And it's weird because as I'm filming this, it's a Tuesday night, and you would think that a restaurant of this caliber would be pretty much not as busy on a Tuesday night. And when you pull in the parking lot, it looks like that, but it deceives you, and when you go inside, it's super packed. So it's just even if it doesn't look packed in the parking lot, it is inside. So that's kind of my biggest problem with this restaurant, is that the environment doesn't really work that well. I just hate noisy, small, confined areas. I just hate it. But yeah, so that's kind of the environment. And the service was really good, actually. It's kind of weird because they hire people as young as 15 to throw rolls and make food. It's actually a pretty good employer for high schoolers. I've actually known some people who have worked at Lambert's. The service was really good. They were really nice, and it's just kind of crazy seeing all these people a little bit younger than me doing really so many things at one time that I couldn't even do at all. The food, this is the thing that's kind of conflicting. So now I know that some people say it's a quantity over quality type restaurant, and I believe that's the case because they give you so much quantity with the pass arounds and stuff. But it's actually kind of ironic because I'm not a big fan of the pass arounds, almost any of them. I don't like fried okra, I don't like black eyed peas. It's just I'm so picky with food. If you met me in real life, I'm probably one of the pickiest food eaters you'll ever meet, because it's just not to say that I get overly frustrated if something an order goes wrong or something. I just feel I like things that are very specific, like me having cheeseburgers with only ketchup and cheese and maybe bacon. But yeah, so the food is kind of weird. So I've lived near this restaurant since I want to say basically my whole life, because I lived in Ozark for my whole life. And it's actually kind of crazy because the motto is home of throwed rolls. So basically what they do is that they throw rolls and you try to catch them, and they're free, I think. But yeah, so that's probably my favorite part of the restaurant, is the motto home of throwed rolls. The roll throwing is awesome. Like every time they say hot rolls, it's iconic. That's my favorite part of the restaurant by far. Like that's my favorite. And the rolls are so good. And you know you got a good one when it's like right out of the oven, but it's not like too burning hot. So I actually only had like 2 because like I have been guilty of eating too many rolls and then not wanting to eat anything else after. So I didn't really want to fall into that trap. But honestly, even when I ate 2 rolls, like something about the food here, like I just can't, every time I go here, I can't finish the food. Like it's so much food. Like it's like I know that's kind of what you get when you're paying for it, but it's just like it's so much food, and like I don't think I've ever had a time to where I've gone to Lambert's and I have eaten my whole meal. Like pretty much never. There's pretty much always leftovers. I got the chicken tenders, fries, and mac and cheese, and okay, so the chicken tenders, I think they were a little dry. Now, I know it's literally chicken, but it felt very dry, the chicken did. Now, I'm not gonna say it's like absolutely terrible, like some of the KFC meals I've had in Ozark, where they don't even try on making the food good. So that's kind of the problem. It's more of a texture thing, and that's just my opinion. But there's mac and cheese, but the mac and cheese was not bad. I do like Kraft better. But the weird thing is the mac and cheese looked very weird. It looked like something that would be frozen and then put into people's plates. But the mac and cheese was not bad. The fries, something about the fries always disappoints me. Like every time I eat the fries, it's just like, it's just not enough salt on this at all. I mean, I know you can pour salt, and I have. It just feels like that there should be way more salt on those fries. But yeah, so the fries, I feel like every time I go here, which I don't go here very often, the fries are always just not that great, and I want them to be because I love fries. So the drinks, the big drinks, they have fallen victim to shrinkflation, basically. I think I mentioned in a YouTube short recently that I said that everything's expensive now, and I did a whole inflation rant, and I still believe that. Like, holy crap, like each person was like $25 for us to eat. Yeah, so the soda mugs have fallen victim to shrinkflation because they're definitely not as big as they used to be. And something was very interesting. So I was looking through the menu, and they said that they still had Sierra Mist. And if you guys didn't see my Sprite versus 7-Up versus Starry taste test video, I was trying to find Sierra Mist in the bottle, but I just can't find it without having to pay a lot of money on eBay scalpers. But I haven't had Sierra Mist since it got discontinued. And honestly, looking back at it now, like, I mean, I know some people still have Sierra Mist on the menu, but it turned into Starry. And I think that's probably what happened. But the fact that they didn't change it kind of makes me like a little bit like, man, was the Sierra Mist was still there? But it's just like, I mean, Sierra Mist, my second favorite lemon lime soda. Like 7-Up and Starry, I think, are very lackluster. Saw that Sierra Mist was on the menu, and I'm like, wait, I thought this got discontinued, and I should have asked, dang it. Now that I think about it, because maybe I could have had it. It was kind of mediocre. Now, some people will say that, is it worth going hundreds of miles from like another state or something to eat here? I'm gonna be a little bit blunt here. No, it's not worth hundreds of miles like some people do. Because I've lived here for so long, and I literally lived almost right next to it, the fact that it's one of the most like famous southern style restaurants in the USA, like one of the most famous, and I never go to it, it's kind of like that thing where like something that is famous that you're just used to that you don't really go to. Yeah, so Lambert's overall, I feel like the quality wasn't really there, but the hype was massive. Like the hype is still pretty massive. Like for like people who go to like field trips to Lambert's and stuff like that. But overall, the best part of the Lambert's is the throwed rolls are the best part by far. Like the rolls are really good, they're perfectly cooked. Yeah, that's just my opinion. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is kind of a little bit of a restaurant review, but I kind of wanted to talk about this today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.